For those of you who are not familiar with what an Easter egg is, it's basically a hidden message, which are more often than not deliberately placed in the background of movies and video games, to act as a clue or a hint, as if someone is trying to tell us something without outright saying it. So today, looking back at these NBA moments in retrospect, you'll see the hidden clues you totally missed. Here are a few NBA Easter eggs that went completely over your head. Enjoy the video. First up, we're gonna dissect a segment of when some of the top prospects in the 2019 NBA draft made an appearance on the Jimmy Fallon show. The objective of the game they played was to simply shoot random objects into the hoop. And this mannequin head wearing a New York Knicks hat is very key. Listen to what Jimmy Fallon says when he introduces that hat.
We have a mannequin head with a Knicks hat on there, a Knicks fan. Knicks is a great team to play for, I gotta say.
Now pay attention to the look Darius Garland gives RJ Barrett.
Knicks is a great team to play for, I gotta say.
Is it just me, or did it look like Garland instinctually glanced at Barrett because he already knew that's where RJ was going? Remember, at the time, the 2019 NBA draft still wasn't set to take place until June 20th, and this particular Jimmy Fallon episode took place on June 19th. Well, at least that's when the episode was aired. It could have been recorded even earlier than that for all we know. Regardless, this happened before the draft. Just keep that in mind. Let's move on. After Kobe White, Jackson Hayes, and Darius Garland all take their turns, Jimmy Fallon points at the Knicks hat. Now watch Kobe White and DeAndre Hunter immediately look at RJ Barrett because the Knicks hat was up next.
Oh, bro, you got it. Knicks fan?
You got it. I got it.
It was clearly DeAndre Hunter's turn, but insisted that RJ Barrett should take the Knicks hat. Okay, now listen closely to what RJ says.
I might put the hat.
And if things weren't obvious enough, here he is practically shoving it in our face.
You can shoot it like it's. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa, yeah, I like that. That was exciting right there.
And of course, you know, we gotta see how the others reacted when he did that.
Oh, whoa, hey, whoa, yeah, I like that. That was exciting right there.
It was almost like it was hard for them to keep it a secret, including Jimmy Fallon himself.
We are in the lead. I tell you, it must be New York. It's time for the money.
All that laughing they did had to have been more than just random. Okay, I get that RJ was projected to go number 3 to the Knicks anyways, but why did it seem like they all already knew he was going to New York? I'm pretty sure every single one of us thought that the timing of Kobe Bryant's death was very strange. I mean, obviously passing away at any time is extremely tragic, but literally the day after LeBron passes him on the all-time scoring list is just scary. In fact, there were numerous things that occurred that night before the accident. I've talked about this clip in the past. Listen to what Dwight Howard says just hours before the crash.
We don't appreciate each other as much as we should as humanity, and I think something like that should be appreciated. We should appreciate people while they're alive.
And many people thought that LeBron was acting kinda odd too, as if Kobe had already passed. The snake on the court is also pretty crazy as well, along with the fact that it took place in Philadelphia. But perhaps the most bizarre thing that happened on the night of January 25th, 2020, which no one really seems to talk about, was the fact that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope was seen wearing this shirt the night prior to the accident. I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen anybody wear this shirt before KCP. What exactly were they going for here? I obviously can see that it's Kobe's skeleton on fire, but why? I'm seriously at a loss for words. Now, some of you are probably gonna come out and say that he must have wore that shirt after the fact, as some sort of tribute. But if that's true, then that would be pretty messed up. I mean, that wouldn't exactly be a respectful tribute, now would it? I would assume he would know better than that. From what I saw on the internet, everybody was saying that he was indeed wearing this when he showed up to that game in Philly. And you're telling me that this was hanging up in his locker when LeBron did this?
There's James, goes across the lane, lays it up, and lays it in. And there it is. He just became the third leading scorer in NBA history, passing Kobe Bryant. Another milestone for the great LeBron James.
Just wow. If we take a look at his face, it doesn't really sit well with me at all. There's just something about it that tells me he knew something that all of us didn't see coming. All in all, it was just an overall suspicious night, to say the least. During Kevin Durant's last season with the Golden State Warriors, people were speculating all year long, where is he gonna sign once free agency arrives? Well, it looks like the answer to that question was hidden in plain sight the entire time. You see, throughout the 2019 NBA playoffs, pretty much during every post-game interview, Durant was spotted rocking this hat on his head. A hat that not only had a specific colorway, but also a massive number 7 on it as well. You probably can see where this is going.
Adrian Wojnarowski reporting that Kevin Durant is in fact headed to Brooklyn to join Kyrie Irving and DeAndre Jordan.
7. Because that's Kevin Durant's new number with the Nets after he announced yesterday that he would no longer wear number 35.
This was all the way back in April of 2019, way before he even announced his number change. And of course, before he announced his decision to join Brooklyn. I mean, the man was still playing with the Warriors right here. It's literally identical to his Brooklyn Nets uniform, same colors, and obviously same number. The brand of the hat is called Compound, which quickly became popular among NBA players, especially KD, who must have thought this was the perfect clue to leave us with. Kyle Lowry and Carmelo Anthony were also seen wearing this same exact hat, and what numbers have they both worn? Yeah, I think KD wanted to join the club. Some say he may have just been supporting Colin Kaepernick. Okay, I can see that, but I don't think that was Durant's only motive to wearing that hat back in early 2019. When LeBron James joined the Lakers in 2018, we all thought to ourselves, man, we should have saw that coming. The amount of breadcrumbs he left us should have made it obvious. And he was wearing one of those clues a full year before he even signed with the Lakers. We all remember when LeBron went out of his way to go watch Lonzo Ball play in a summer league game against the Sixers back in 2017. Yeah, we kinda knew there was something going on when he was sitting courtside instead of attending the ESPYs, but now looking back, it was clear that he was watching his future teammate in action because the shirt he was wearing was a clear indication of the team he was about to join. This purple tie-dye shirt just screams Lakers. I would say that it was probably just a coincidence, but this is LeBron James we're talking about. It looks like the man did it again, always dropping Easter eggs. It's just up to us to notice them. Alright, I hope I provided you guys with a fun little video today. Let me know if you enjoyed down in the comments below, along with some other potential NBA Easter eggs that we all totally missed. Also, don't be afraid to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.